Last week, we received a call from a tenant, extremely upset because 3 weeks prior, she had actually called us for a small leak in her upstairs bathroom. When I looked into the system, she had actually called in the work order, but looking into the notes, there was no completion on it. Now, that tiny small leak that could have cost us anywhere between $40 to $80 between repair costs and labor, had turned into a $900 repair because we didn't attend to it on time. This example, or this scenario, might seem to you very extreme, but this is one of the many situations our agency is facing. This is hitting our bottom line and is requiring our attention, and we must do something about it. My name is JCampos. I'm a property manager for Pahokee Housing Authority, and I am here today to present to you the solution to our problem, which is mobile work orders. Why should we implement mobile work orders, and what is it that we're going to get off of this new system? Well, mobile work orders will allow us to improve our customer service. Not only will we be able to improve it, but we'll be able to save money on labor and unnecessary repairs. This new system will also allow us to improve our quality control. You might be wondering, how would our customer service improve? Well, if we're able to attend to the customer calls on time, this will provide to us customer satisfaction. We actually contacted Jacksonville Housing Authority, who recently implemented this new system, and they have actually seen a decline of 35% on their customers' complaint. And once again, why did that happen? They're actually now timely assisting their customers, which is equating to that excellent customer service that they're expecting. Now, how is this saving money coming to us? Well, labor costs will actually come down because filling out the work orders will be done electronically. Our current system, we're utilizing handwritten work orders. When the laborers obtain the work orders from the clerk, they're actually writing down the materials and all the work they have completed in the unit. Once that work order has been completed, they turn that paper work order to our clerk, who then has to input the data in the system. That's costing us time and money doing this. But not only that, having those paperwork orders are hard to track. And if we don't have a system that's allowing us to track it, it's taking us time to do all this backtracking and ensuring that the work is being completed on time. Filling out the work orders electronically will get rid of all of that. Once the work is completed, the work order, all the work will be input in the system. The clerk will be able to see that the work is pending. She will look at the details and be able to complete the work order in the system, allowing us to timely get to the tenants. Now, the unnecessary repairs, which takes me back to that opening example that I gave you. I will now present to you two other examples on how we end up with unnecessary repairs. As mentioned, a small water leak that could have cost us $40, $60 turned out to an $800, $900 repair. And then as you see here, broken receptacle, how can a broken receptacle go from $10 to $15 repair to actually $1,200 repair? Where if we're not getting to the tenant on time on a broken receptacle, the tenant will continue utilizing it, which will then, simple electrical issue could become into extreme electrical issue if it sparks and it starts a tiny fire, or ends up burning out the main cables or the breakers. Now, this might shock many of you. How does a low battery on a smoke detector turn into a $2 work order up to a $5,000 work order? Well, as we know, smoke detectors are not there just to look nice. If the battery is not working, the smoke detector will not work. And if it doesn't work, what we'll be facing is a fire. And our current insurance fire deductible is $5,000. Why are we waiting for these tiny repairs to turn into this? So this new system will actually allow us to attend to all these work orders timely and allow us to save all this money. Now, the other benefit of implementing mobile work orders is quality control. The U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development 24 CFR 982.401 actually give us our housing quality standards. Pretty much, they give us the guidance of the level that our houses need to have to ensure that we provide a safety environment to our tenants. Now, how does this new system allow us to provide a safety environment? Well, the fact that our workers will not be able to take before and after pictures. They won't be able to tell us, yes, the work has been done. We will be able to see that the work has been done. As you have previously seen, a broken receptacle that was a very small fee can turn up to $1,200. Once it's fixed, $8, $10, that's a level 3 deficiency. But if we're able to control these expenses, and if we're able to control the quality of work that we're doing for our residents, then we'll be able to provide that safe environment at a lower cost than it's costing us now for not attending to those work orders on time. Now, what happens if our employees refuse to use the system? Well, research show that based on Tumber Rick, the majority of people in the work environment do not like change. They're always happy in the comfort zone, and when change is brought up to them, there's always that resistance to adapt to this new way. And based on Pew Research Center, on a research that was done in 2012, only 14% of adults between the age of 50 and 64 actually own an iPad, which is the tool that we will need to implement the mobile work orders. Well, this is a problem, but the way we will be able to overcome this issue is by providing them the proper training. Training will be the key, allowing them to get the proper training and the time they need to adapt to this new change. Having this new system is not going to fix all of our problems, and it's not going to give us these 3 benefits, which is, as I mentioned, the better customer service, the money savings, and the quality control. All of this will come once we implement the system. Now, I come to you, this is the time to make a decision. We already know the effects of the things that are currently happening in our agency because of the system we currently have. We've been using this system for quite a long time, and we know the problem is there. The problem will continue to be there if we don't do something about it. Implementing this new system will allow us to see these benefits. I call on to you today to make a decision, look at the benefits, and let's make a change.